Hey, what's up everyone, Nomadic Gaijin here. Today I'm going to be talking about dog culture in Japan. Now, dog culture in Japan is a lot of fun. A lot more excitement in my life since I got two of these guys running around. There are so many dog-friendly places in Japan. Shopping malls, restaurants, even theme parks. And I'll touch more on those a little bit later in this video. Growing up in America, having big dogs is pretty much the norm, but here it's not really like that. Here, having big dogs is kind of a status symbol. It's a sign that you have the space, you have the land to have a big dog. So if you see someone walking around with 3 giant dogs, which I have a few times, it's kind of like someone driving a Ferrari around. So it's like, wow, this guy must have a huge house. If you had a chance to check out my house in the house video right there, you can tell that we don't have a really big place, so a small dog was the only option. And so we settled on Papillon. Papillons are highly intelligent and sociable, smartest dog. They got really big ears. Their agility is amazing and they can live up to 17 years. This is a really funny story. Now, Papillons aren't so common here anymore. They used to be really popular, so we wanted to get a look at some. We went to a breeder, and this is, sorry, I can never get through the story without laughing, but they showed us these pictures of the champion dad. It's like, wow, he's so gorgeous, he's so handsome. And they're talking about his lineage and how he's won all these shows, and they said nothing about the mom for these puppies that we saw. And so I just asked, so can we see a picture of the mom? And they got real hesitant. They were just like, if you really want to. And then they brought her out and just take a look at this. My God, she's a witch. I mean, those eyes just like see right through to your soul. And then Dad doesn't look that happy that he was involved with her. I don't think he did it on purpose. I don't know. Anyways, it's just, it was funny. But you know, after seeing them and interacting with some, we really felt like that was the right way to go. We ended up with our first dog, Coby. There he is. He went through a few really funny changes. I guess they have this kind of hairless phase. And so he looked a little bit weird for a while, and his ears grew first and the rest of his body later. And after some time, we were both working a lot more, and I kind of felt bad leaving him at home. We ended up getting Gia, and Gia is about half his size, but way more dominant. So leash laws are pretty strict here. You're not letting dogs just walk around on their own, but there are dog runs, most of them free, all over the place. And these places are cool. Here's one from my 10 countries past video. It's empty. Here's when we brought our dog and he was running around a little bit. Here's a couple other ones. This one's on the river. It's really nice. This one's just down the road from us. These places are great because the dogs get to socialize and you get to mingle with owners. They generally separate it by small breed and big breed dogs, but they sometimes have a middle breed as well. It's really nice and keeps it safe. In a previous video, I talked about going on trips throughout Japan and sleeping in my car. These dog runs really help, so we give a place for them to run around and get all their energy out. They're often at rest stops along the way as well, which makes it great. A lot of tourist destinations are dog friendly. You can check on their websites. At 10 countries past, dogs are allowed on the cable car as long as you hold them. And there's little doggy paths for where it's okay to take them. And I talked a little bit earlier about dog theme parks. So these are really cool. There's a resort hotel kind of area called Doggies Island. The link's in the description below. It's only in Japanese, but anyways, you get an idea. This place has lots of dog runs. All the restaurants and the bar and everything there, even the convenience store, are all dog friendly, so you can bring them in and shop and eat and do everything. The buffet has a doggy buffet, so while you're chowing down, dogs are too. It's really easy and convenient. They even have a really nice, fairly new hot spring just a couple-minute walk from the resort, I think probably owned by the same people, and they'll watch your dogs while you go, so it's just this perfect accommodating feature that they have. Another really cool place is this Doggy Place right here. Now this one's kind of cool because they have a ton of different dog breeds from the smallest to the biggest, and you can come and rent a dog for the day and take them on walks throughout their park and take them to dog runs and kind of get an idea what kind of dog you would like to have. I wish I had known about this before. Even though I love our dogs, it would have been cool to experience this for a day or two before actually getting a dog. Yeah. So even if you're just visiting Japan, you can have a chance to see what dog life in Japan is like. I think that's pretty cool. It's a little bit far, but I also put the link to that in the description below. Now, talking about dog safety, vaccinations and everything like that, it's very strict here. Rabies shots, all that stuff has to be done, registered with the government. Any of these resorts that you go to, or even some of the dog runs, you have to present that paperwork. So it keeps everything very rigid. Can be a pain sometimes, but also it's safer, and I like that. Rabies is pretty much non-existent in Japan, and this is one of the reasons why. One thing that's very convenient is the vet. So there's, just like clinics here, there's about 3 vets within walking distance from our place. Even so, we end up driving down to this really nice one because they have great people. It's a brand new facility, and it's just a really good experience. You can reserve on the way in the car, on your phone or something, and then they'll come to the parking lot and find you and let you know when it's your turn. So it's really, really convenient. Groomers and pet shops are all over the place, so it's really easy to find things that you need anytime. And that's just the basics. There are blogs and blogs dedicated to dog trips in Japan. I think most of them are probably in Japanese, but anyways, if you search, you can find lots of cool places. That's how I found some of the destinations that we've been to. Just places that are really good to take dogs. Last year, we took a trip through Japan down to Shikoku. It was a long, long trip, but all along the way we could find dog runs and a lot of cool places. There was a Ferris wheel that gave us beautiful views of Kobe and Osaka and everything. What made it really cool was that we could have so many places to take the dogs. If we didn't have that, it'd be really difficult. And then pet hotels here are also really convenient, although quite expensive. We have a couple of those right around the corner as well, so if we want to go out of the country, they take care of the dogs. I mean, check this out. It was raining one day. They put Coby on a treadmill. Bravo, that's good. But they send us pictures a couple times a day and let us know kind of what the status is. Like, oh, he's getting along with this dog, or they're having a good time, they're doing this, we went for a walk. It's pretty cool. So you feel really safe when you leave the country or you have to be away for a while. Popularity of breeds varies from year to year, probably anywhere in the world. But from 2019, January to December, here are the top 10 breeds.
Top 10 registered dog breeds of 2019. Now, some of these dogs on the list have size variations, but you can see in Japan, small breeds continue to be popular and more practical for Japanese households.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you love dogs like I do, I'd love to hear in the comments section some of the cool things in your country, or if you live in Japan, some of the cool things you found here. I would love to explore a lot more. Anything dogs, love it. It's a very unnecessary fact, but just to also say, I was born in the year of the dog. I'm a dog person. Definitely hit like. If you haven't subscribed already, it'd be really cool to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get to know any videos that come out as soon as they come out. As always, your eyes in Japan, nomadic Gaijin.